If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
Park, if he doesn't kill himself down there with all those beautiful girls in football and basketball. We welcome Troy Shuman. Troy, you got 5 minutes. You're on the clock.
All right, thanks a lot, Nasty Nestor. Hello, Baltimore. How y'all doing out there? Great afternoon out there. I just want to take a little bit of a different path than most people have been. I've been watching the people's cameras and blogs over the internet all throughout the week. I want to take a bit of a different path. I could sit here and talk to you about the NFL draft. I mean, you got Mel Kiper to do that. You watch the Orioles. We all have our opinions and different ideas. I want to take a bit of a different path to talk about sports right now with my 5 minutes. You know, I struggled to come up with something that I thought would be compelling, yet entertaining, something to let you know who I am as a sports fan, because that's what sports is. It's about people and their connection to the game. It's not about million-dollar athletes or luxury boxes or owners, no matter if you love them or you hate them. So I want to talk about the people who really connect us to the game, and that's sports broadcasters. These are some of the most remarkable people, and this week I had the opportunity to sit down and try my hand at broadcasting for the first time. I got to broadcast the Maryland Terrapins versus Mount St. Mary's Mountaineers baseball game. Let me tell you what, it was a challenge. There was 15 runs, about 50 substitutions. My scorecard pretty much looked like a little scratch sheet from a 5-year-old, basically. So it turned out to be a mess, but it really gave me an appreciation for what these guys do. Not only do they inform you about the game, they bring the action into your living room by calling the games, but they also tell the stories behind the game, whether it's the perseverance of an O.J. Brigant or the heart-stopping heroics sometimes of a David Ortiz. Let's hope he doesn't do that this weekend, of course. They really bring that to us. And these men and women are very, very special. And the one thing that I really have to point out is in Baltimore, we've been so lucky. We've had John Miller, we've had Chuck Thompson, Ernie Harwell. They provided parts to our vernacular even. And ain't the beer cold? I mean, everybody knows that in Baltimore. Any person who's lived within 100 miles of here knows that. Another great is Al Michaels. Who could forget the 1980 Winter Olympics call? Do you believe in miracles? Yes, I know I do it absolutely no justice. But in that one moment, that one shining moment, he encapsulated everything that was on the mind of every single American as they watched Team USA skate by the Soviet Union. In that single moment, he carried the hopes of a nation. That is the power of these broadcasters. They're absolutely amazing. And they've touched me personally. I was talking to Nasty Nestor, I'm sure you heard a couple minutes ago. I do remember the 1997 season. And one of my fond memories, and it's a guy who was only here for a couple of years, first year was 1997, is Michael Regat, Home Team Sports. The simple phrase, see you later, that is going to stick with me the rest of my life. I can think about a little kid sitting in front of the television, watching that little white baseball fly over the fence at Camden Yards, watching my favorite player, whether it be a Palmeiro or a Surhoff, rounding the bases. Those are the great memories. Those are the things we carry with us. These people are the backbeat to our sports consciousness. Without them, we have no memory almost. We can remember seeing it, but they are what makes it special. Unfortunately, this week, we've lost 2 legends from the profession. Harry Kalas, unfortunately, passed away. Great Phillies broadcaster, also the voice of NFL Films. NFL Films will never be the same without him. And also the retirement of, football analyst and video game superstar John Madden. These 2 departures from sports only open up doors for so many other great broadcasters who will take up the mantle. And as we look forward into a new generation, as my generation comes of age, we'll take our memories just like generations have before us, and hopefully we get an opportunity to make our new ones. And hopefully those memories will ride on the backs of great sportcasters who follow in these people's footsteps. So I'd like you guys, in conclusion, to take a moment today. Just think about your greatest memories personally, like I've shared with you. Whether it be listening to Michael Regai or late nights when I listen to Vin Scully. I listen to Vin Scully after the Orioles, and I listen to the Dodgers. He basically brings the Dodgers into my living room. Think of those memories as a kid. No matter what the generation, you've got somebody to look up to. Think about it. Think about what it means to you. Share it with your neighbors. Share it with your coworkers. Sports is the uniting factor behind us all. Whether you're rich or poor, you're liberal, you're conservative, no matter what's your background, you have a common thing that you can share with fellow Americans and fellow citizens in our society, and that's sports. And that's what makes it so great, and these guys add to it. So just take time and reflect and share it, whether you're on the bay eating beer and crabs or on your front porch just reminiscing. Share that with your friends. That is the wonder of sports. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it. And I just want to thank Nasty Nestor for the opportunity, and I want to give my condolences to Harry Kalas and his family. I assure you he will always be remembered by adoring fans everywhere. Thank you, Baltimore. I appreciate it. Have a great day and a great weekend.
Appreciate it, Troy. Well done, well done, well done. Now, you obviously, how many hours of radio have you been doing recently?
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.